avenue where you can easily get some points on OpTic Gaming. They're just making it tougher on themselves. Like, that is a specialist that can lead to a few dunks a half, and they're just getting rid of it.
It's the only. He's
Nope,
got
no
the
sniper.
M8. We'll watch him off the break, though. It's
All right, game 3. Hopefully the last game of the series. Let's get it.
3E back uplink. As the drone immediately picked up by Kingsmen, and they're going to go ahead for this wrap. Talk to me about why this is the right way to play this less preferred side.
All right, you want to play this less preferred side like this, especially if you're Kingsmen right now.
I think I'm getting sick.
You want to stall time on the less preferred side. You don't want to give OpTic Gaming that map control, because if you give them this map control, they will put you in a spawn trap, and then there will be a lot going into the next side. When you're on the preferred side, you're going to be down by so much that it's going to be almost impossible to do, because then they're going to be able to stall some time off. You know what I mean?
Oh god.
Well, that's why they wrap the drone. They hit that outer wall run. It's a quick dunk, and now with 3 dead on OpTic Gaming, Miracles gets the call, run it right on through. They're going to look to get
Intercept it, please.
First 45 seconds.
God damn.
Out to a 3-0 start.
This is what you want to see out of Kingsmen. They did the wrap. They forced OpTic back into their base, and then as soon as they had them back in their base, they ended up pushing them so they can get glass control and pick up the ball, as Mox is doing right now. This is very good, flawless gameplay out of Kingsmen.
This
as
is
the game. Yeah.
This is a near perfect
OpTic's
setup.
got to get him in that spawn trap.
They've got a drone carrier.
Just start racking up points.
Base. It's now going to be a Mox going for the 1, 4-0.
Kingsman is really playing this like unorthodox. It's kind of weird.
Full minute and 15 seconds. All the pressure of Kingsman has been relieved from the OpTic Gaming base. But again, what do? They grab the drone, they wrap it towards this kitchen side, and now they'll look for another score. And
this map's all about drone control, especially on this bad side. You can make this bad side a good side for you if you have the drone control. What they're doing right now, they are stalling time. If they can keep this up for the next, if they can keep this
No
up
way.
for 3 minutes and
Oh,
20
thank
seconds,
God.
they can do something on this next side.
I thought he just got by.
Karma got caught wall running. He thought they were going to go for that outer route again. Instead, Kingsman keeping OpTic Gaming on their toes, bringing it towards bottom kitchen, playing from a different angle. OG really haven't found any slang either. All 4 players negative, almost double negative at the moment. Karma and Crypsix now, though.
All right, this is where they got to get it going.
Beginning to heat up.
Picked up a couple of kills.
Offensive push of the game.
And this is where it can get scary. OpTic Gaming, this is the first time you really seen them have any kind of glass control. It's not full glass control, and that 2-piece out of Miracles actually kind of shuts down their push, and this is huge. They're going to wrap the ball all the time. Kingsman is playing flawless game right now.
This is OpTic Gaming on the preferred side,
yes.
right?
Why?
I don't think, have OpTic actually touched the drone? I don't think OpTic Gaming have touched the drone.
OpTic just seems so like reluctant to touch the ball right now. It's kind of frustrating to watch.
Kingsman is just doing a great job of keeping the ball away from OpTic and is doing.
I'm just speaking from a viewer's perspective. Who knows what they're saying in game?
This is what we've been seeing.
But it looks like Crimsix finally got the ball.
Don't get me wrong; these are 4 very experienced players, but they just formed as a squad in the last 10 days. OpTic Gaming have been teaming since 2004. It feels like, and now
they should be able to score. They should be able to score. No.
Instead, he wants to dunk. He's got lead blockers, and okay, he'll still throw for 1.
He probably could have got a 2 there, to be honest.
If Scump did go
Scumpy
down,
killed
he
both.
Been able to slay after that one, so it's definitely a smart play out of Crim. And right now, this is going to be all up to the Fire side here, being able to do something. This 2-piece is huge. It shuts down.
Oh god, he should have known he was
keeps
there.
doing over and over, is shutting down their glass control, and it's really working.
Miracles, the one leading a charge through middle map. He's going to catch 4. Karma off guard and possibly kinetic.
Oh god.
One goes in. You said nobody watching the door. Looks like a slight miscommunication there from OG.
OpTic's gonna need a good bad side at this
where
stage.
they just completely forgot that they were.
And if anyone can do it, it's probably OpTic.
Put them in a bad situation.
Whoa, the man of war cuts down Formal. It's gonna be Karma.
Karma can make a play here.
Come on, come on.
Yep, brings it back to 3. So far on the preferred side, OpTic Gaming really being beaten out.
It's so scary every time they get close to the point, because you don't know if they're gonna die or if they're gonna throw it or what's gonna go on.
Keep wrapping the drone around the map.
So let's see. The clock when he grabbed this drone was 1:12.
Okay.
Let's see how much time he can waste with this route. He's going for low wall runs. He's just doing whatever he can to stall this out. Because if Kingsmen are playing this well on this half, I can only imagine what they do on side 2. Still.
Ooh, thank God he fell off. Oh my
Took
God.
a tip there, but either way, that's 25 seconds off
now
the
they
clock.
have glass control. I spoke to you.
He has to use teammates to even try to lock it down. The psychosis there as well.
Them specialists.
Every time someone falls off, it reminds me of Clayster.
Get tricky for Crim because he doesn't really know where to run the ball. If he has glass control out of his teammates, he's going to have 3 of the opposing teammates.
Ooh, is that going to make it?
Yeah, they are. So now this is where 29 seconds left. Parasite, if you're Parasite, you just kind of want to stall it. You're going to hold it in your base, maybe push a low wall run. Just hold it. You're up 5-2 on the less preferred side. This is huge. This is so big. This is so big for Kingsmen.
I mean, they've outplayed OpTic Gaming by about 9 kills. They've also outscored them by 3 at the moment.
If OpTic just goes for throws next round, like those high wall run throws, they can win this. Because they can slay for days. I know they
and
can.
on this next side, they're going to have to focus, just like Kingsmen did it to them. They're going to have to focus on controlling.
Everyone on OpTic's 9-11.
But the
Except
one
one
thing I'm
player.
going to say, going in OpTic's favor, is that Kingsmen is up 5-2. Now they're going on the bad side. If they take it lightly, they will get ran on. You have to make sure when you're playing OpTic Gaming, they can play the bad side just as well. So you're going to have to really grind this out for the next 5 minutes with your best gameplay you can give.
Kingsmen fans, your team's not out of it yet. They're still trying to keep this one close. They go into the half up 5-2 versus OpTic Gaming, but you cannot slow down now. And this is what I wanted to bring up. This is where teams will now begin to fall off. This is where OpTic Gaming gets in their groove. The second half of a game, when time begins to get later on, is where OpTic Gaming just make the difference between lesser squads. Let's see if that same pattern occurs here. Scump will go ahead and sacrifice himself for the drone.
This is what you do not want.
OpTic Gaming has now begun to wrap.
And once
Alright, early plays.
And they get the wrap, this is where they can make this bad side their good side. Right now,
come on, Karma.
they have to really rely on Kingsmen to stop there, and they actually get 3 down. So Scump is Karma is the last guy alive for this drone. Hopefully, let's see if he can make a play. He can get a 1 from here. It's possible.
Yep.
I think he's gonna go for it.
He's gonna show how it's done right now. There goes the 1.
There it is. Bounce in.
Let's go. See, you just gotta hit those high wall runs. That was an amazing
Always get yourself
throw.
out of tight situations.
Kobe.
You don't have lead blockers.
That's got to be one of the furthest distances you could throw a drone.
Yeah, that's definitely one of them.
In uplink, we've seen some crafting in throws, some being from
Man, the stream's just been so laggy all weekend.
Score on.
It's not even from my end.
It's really a quiet game from everybody on
It's just
OpTic Gaming.
Twitch.
As look, they have control of glass for the moment, but Kingsmen are now soaring on in. OpTic need to chain some kills together.
This is where there's going to be up to Karma. Once you have the top glass control, he's going to get taken out. You're going to have to leave it up to now, Formal. He's going to have to try and take on, I think, 3 Kingsmen members. One's in the water. This is not going to be a good job. Grim gets the intro kill, which is huge. So now they're just going to try and stall off, get as many kills as he can, but it looks like Kingsman continues to slay out and hold this drone.
Alright, they're playing the ball really well this round.
Now trying to get away with this objective. Not going to happen. OpTic lose control of glass yet again.
It's like the first round they were not playing the ball enough, and now they're a little too concentrated on the ball. They just gotta kind of settle in and find their
OpTic Gaming now with the drone, and they're pushing
their
And now they have
mojo.
lead blockers. I'm pretty sure Karma has Heat Wave, so he can definitely do something right there. So this is going to be the push.
They're gonna have to go for a throw, but it might get
Heat
intercepted.
Wave or try and get an intro. kill.
Unless
You're gonna
they-
need something
unless they
out
get a
of the
couple
specialist.
kills.
I don't think he's going to be able to really do it just because of how far away they're playing. Formal takes out 2 during that entire time. They're going to get a 2. They're going to wait. They're going to wait. This is
Sweet.
such a veteran play at OpTic Gaming.
Explain it.
Oh shit, Parasite spawned close, thank
You know
god.
that right there, Parasite spawns up kitchen, they're going to
Oh,
wrap back,
scary.
and by that time, you're going to have glass control. You give your teammates more time to go back to the drone and control the drone just like Formal did.
Instead of the drone immediately resetting, they wait, they let their players get in position, fight for the contest.
And this could be the lead.
And now, because they waited, they get the throw. OpTic Gaming with their first lead of the game.
And this is what I was talking about with OpTic. They can make this bad side one of their better sides, so you definitely have to play for the drone control. And right now, Kingsman is just not controlling the drone on this side. You can even play a wrap game on this side. They're just not doing it well enough. You have Llama, he's probably going to get... Oh, he's going to...
They just gotta get those important kills, and they're getting them right now.
So one thing I
Probably
want to say,
reset this.
remember how we were
I love
talking
watching
about
them
didn't
win.
touch the drone
It's
for the first
amazing.
few minutes of side 1. It's the same story now for Kingsman. Scump has made it all the way around
Oof.
the outside, but a sacrifice from Miracles does stop him before a score can be made. 2 minutes left. It's a 1-point game. Kingsman trying to at least force a CTF versus OpTic Gaming.
Mox, I'm sorry. And that's what we were talking about. I feel like a lot of teams on this good side
keep
kind of take it
slaying.
for granted with the good side, and they don't think they need the drone, they need the kills as much, so they can put them in the spawn trap. But you need the drone in order to win, so you have to keep the drone out of their hands because you know how important that wrap play is, and I think that's what he's not doing well right now on the good side.
Ooh. OpTic Gaming. Parasite gonna fly on up. He's got the Psychosis clones to call him as well. 1 minute and 45 seconds
This is
left.
the push you need out of Kingsman
They
right
can
here.
settle for this 1, and it looks like that's exactly what they're gonna do.
They're
They
gonna
hit
go,
it. 6, they tie
Again.
the game back up.
Are they gonna get the spawn trap? Hopefully
This is
not.
looking bad for OpTic Gaming. You have Llama getting that 2-piece, Crim6 answering right back, but you have kills in favor of Kingsman.
OpTic's just
and they
gotta
have
get those
glass
kills
control.
right now.
They have your pillar side control, and this is what you don't want to be when OpTic. You're gonna have to wrap back and try to get a stop.
no.
But Mox is in such a great situation to stop this wrap back. If I'm OpTic Gaming, honestly, I think I'm gonna overextend here.
I don't want to watch a CTF, no.
This is where you're gonna have to counter overextend. This
big
is
1v1.
There's still plenty of time, though.
He needs to win. He's probably gonna get a pass off though.
Oh
He's
no.
not gonna win it.
This is gonna be another dunk.
Oh
Kingsman
god.
coming to life and showing why this is called the preferred side.
And
Where did
this
this come
side
from?
is just so lethal once you get a couple kills and you get their pillar side. You see it. They had that pillar side for about what, 15 to
Miracles is
30
really
seconds
going
at
off
max,
this
and
game.
they get so many points out of it. It's just something where if you're OpTic Gaming, you have to do. It's so hard not to let that happen.
OpTic Gaming, when they were getting the scores, they held this area down. Since then,
That's a
it's
big
been
2.
Come on,
all
let's go,
Kingsman.
guys.
Crim6 trying to give his team a shot of adrenaline, get them back on the push. 40 seconds left, 10 to
Is he
6.
gonna
Can
spot-
OpTic Gaming
is he
map
gonna
to come
spot
back?
Parasite is what I don't think
No.
he's going to.
He didn't see-
Where
he didn't
Parasite
see
has to
him.
come up and be able to play.
Oh,
He
no, it
actually
didn't
gets taken
happen.
out. They can still do this. I know they're down 4. This is still very possible. They have a lot of map control.
Llama.
Llama with the double kill. Doesn't get it.
Sweet,
He
Skunky.
waits. Oh,
Oh, and the stream is being laggy again.
yep, this is over.
We're going to see a game 4, folks.
I'm guessing they didn't
Win
score.
Staying alive.
uplink. Miracles 29
Oh, God.
18. Beautiful stuff from him.
And that is what you need to see out of Miracles. I know, I'm pretty sure the analysts were talking about how that he has to come alive. He hasn't came alive in a while, especially in this game. If he's playing like that, this is when this team becomes a very good team. That is the Miracles we have seen before. We haven't seen in a while, and I'm very, very
One
excited
last
to see him
throw.
playing like that
One
right
last
now.
throw.
Beautiful stuff. Kingsmen, you're still in the series as they force the Kingsmen.
Alright, I'll see you guys in game 4.
The Gaming just can't get it done in the end.